started in 2017, basically as just like a purpose to make fancy food, cheese and wine, like more accessible and less scary to look at. So if you ever like walked into a cheese case and you're like, there's so many cheeses, yes, there is. So that's kind of our mission here, is just to like make it more easy to understand. So as you see, we have lots of signages around the store, and I'll kind of walk you through that. But this kind of puts the customers in control of like knowing how to pair things. We always say these are just guidelines, they're not rules. So if you like something, my old manager used to make fun of me for putting like fresh chev with bacon jam. They thought it was weird, and I was like, no, but it's good. So if you have two things that you like together and you think it's good, then you made a pairing. Congratulations, you are on your way to becoming a cheese connoisseur. So welcome to the Mediterranean class. Tonight we're going to be doing kind of like a Mediterranean vibe-esque. That top left bite that you have is going to be just that little dish in itself. We're going to Cyprus-esque. And with that we have a halloumi dressed in a watermelon mint Himalayan salt shrub and a lemon oil, so it's like a watermelon lemon dressing. A little bit about halloumi. Halloumi is traditionally grilled. If anyone's ever seen like paneer, halloumi, like the grilled, brick cheeses, kind of like vibes. They're basically just consumed in like a form of pita in Cyprus traditionally. They're also eaten raw in the summer alongside fresh fruit, strawberries, watermelons. That's why I went with the watermelon shrub today. And we'll follow our little MBTA cheese tray map over here. What gives it really great durability is if you follow the purple line in the stretchy and chewy, you'll see that it goes to the cook curds, and that's where the curds are being cooked. And it gives the halloumi is actually double cooked curds. So cooking the curds just helps give them like a nice durability to heat. So our smooth and melty, that's also like a nice, that also has cooked curds. That's where the Gruyere and like Parmesan and like Comté are going to be. Those are really nice, great melting, cheese pulling melting cheeses. And so the same thing for halloumi, just a softer cheese in this category. And then that first wine that you have on the left is going to be Kamusha Rosé. It is from South Africa, but we're still going with like the rosé, Greek, Cyprus vibes here. A lot of people think that it's a blend of white and red to get rosé. You can make it that way. That's not the traditional way that you make it. It all has to do with the grapes and the skin on the grapes being left in the fermentation juice. So with rosé, the red grapes have their skin on for only like a couple hours or a couple days. That gives it like its nice like light hue. With red wine, you're pressing the entire grape and it's having longer skin contact. That's why they're super like bright red, dark, deep reds. And this specific grape is the Sin Salt grape. It gives off like flavors of raspberry, red currant, and tart cherries. It's generally mid-body with like a little bit of high acidity. Next by the top right wine, we're going to Italy. This is going to be Toma della Rocca with some Mediterranean chips, and then that wine is going to be this Buse. This specific cheese is going to be a cow, goat, and sheep blended milk cheese. Usually when someone says they hate goat cheese, they're thinking of fresh chev, and that's in our bright and fresh category. So that's just when like the goats are being milked, and then in a matter of like less than a week, that goat's milk is then being aged into cheese, and then it's like a fresh log. So those are going to be super like tangy, barnyardy goats that people usually don't like. And then that second one that you have in front of you is going to be the Cardu Fuso. It's an orange wine from Sardinia. Does anyone know how we get orange wine? Yes! Skin contact from white grapes.